Today, we're going to break down a truly transformative approach to HR and organizational growth. We are looking at how organizations can completely shift their mindset from ordinary check-the-box testing to leveraging a real powerhouse of a talent intelligence platform called Humetrix. If you've ever found yourself wondering why certain promotions just crash and burn, or how you can actually bulletproof your leadership pipeline, well, you're in exactly the right place. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's kick things off by acknowledging a massive organizational pain point right up front. Ask yourself, does your organization actually lack people, or does it just lack clarity about the people you already have? The source material makes a phenomenal point here. Most companies suffer from the latter. And this lack of clarity is exactly what leads to those disastrous promotions we've all seen. The ones where high performers get pushed into unsuitable leadership roles simply based on subjective interviews, mere seniority, or just because they've been at the company the longest. It's a trap.
And that brings us to a really crucial shift in perspective. Ordinary assessment centers, they are essentially one-off events. They might tell you who performed well on a random Tuesday, producing an isolated report that basically gets filed away in a drawer gathering dust. Humetrix, on the other hand, is a completely different ballgame. It serves as a continuous objective decision platform. It actually integrates talent analytics and competency job mapping to answer the deeper questions for us. Who's ready right now? Who needs structured development? And where exactly is your leadership pipeline falling apart? So let's look at the Humetrix assessment suite, which boasts 9 distinct dimensions of diagnostic precision. Let's dig into a few of these categories to really understand their strategic why. Take cognitive and critical thinking, for example. This is absolutely vital because relying on technical experience alone is super risky. Cognitive tests prevent you from promoting someone who might be technically brilliant but entirely unable to handle complex strategic analysis. Then you have error checking, which is literally non-negotiable for finance and compliance roles, where small repeated errors at scale cause massive operational failures. And of course, reasoning tests. These evaluate who can actually interpret policy and make sound, data-driven decisions on the fly.
Now, what about when things get messy? That's where the situational judgment assessment comes in.
Why is this so critical?
Well, because true leadership isn't just about raw analytical intelligence, right? It's about making safe, ethical decisions when the pressure's on and the information is totally ambiguous. This test evaluates problem identification and interpersonal skills, and it acts as a massive safeguard to prevent future leaders from making calls that could result in severe operational, reputational, or even legal damage to your entire organization.
But how do you test for the actual grind of the daily workflow? That's where things get really interesting. For testing actual workplace reality, the in-tray and e-tray exercises completely bypass that standard interview fluff. Instead, they simulate real workplace pressures. We're talking bombarding candidates with emails, competing deadlines, heavy stakeholder demands, and incomplete information. This shows you exactly who can prioritize, delegate, and execute under a crushing workload, rather than just highlighting who interviews well. Moving beyond just cognitive strength and workload management, we have psychometric profiling, like the Figure framework. Understanding if a future leader is naturally structured or highly flexible, assertive or avoidant, cautious or a total risk seeker, it is vital. And to be clear, it's not about passing or failing. It's about deeply understanding behavioral tendencies so you can build effective team composition, offer tailored coaching, and map out the exact right career paths. So to tie this entire testing suite together, we have competency job mapping. Honestly, this is where the magic happens. Many organizations test their employees but completely fail to connect those results to actual jobs. Humetrix totally closes that gap. It perfectly aligns a candidate's potential and test results with the exact specific demands of the role, seamlessly fitting into the organization's broader manpower planning. It's a real game changer. Let's pivot slightly and ask, why choose Humetrix? What is the strategic advantage, particularly for ASEAN organizations? Are you confusing credentials with capability? Because a degree or years of service might indicate exposure, but they definitely don't prove readiness. Humetrix offers a multi-method, competency-based approach. But here's the real differentiator for our region. It is deeply customized for specific roles and tailored perfectly for Malaysian and Asian organizational realities. It actually gets the local context. It understands the nuances of hierarchy, stakeholder sensitivity, language, culture, and governance expectations in Asian workplaces, things that Western tools often just completely miss. And to instantly establish just how credible and thoroughly researched this platform is, think about the sheer scale of its foundation. I mean, raw scores are basically meaningless without context, right? Humetrix's personality profiles are normed and benchmarked on over 120,000 working adults, and their cognitive assessments on over 50,000. This massive pool of normative data ensures that when you see a percentile score, it is a highly accurate, defensible reflection of where that talent truly stands.
And guess what? All of that massive benchmark data doesn't just sit there gathering digital dust. It feeds directly into AI-powered talent analytics. This is where HR directors and executives can finally move from looking at individual, isolated reports to seeing the bigger picture. It extracts insights to reveal clear organizational patterns. It'll highlight which entire job families currently lack reliable successors, which departments have serious analytical gaps, and exactly where your highest promotion risks are hiding.
Next up, strategic talent development, how we move from generic training to diagnostic precision. Look, this is a reality every single organization needs to internalize. We literally have to stop wasting funds on generic training. You know what I mean? Sending everyone to the exact same leadership seminars, regardless of their actual individual gaps. Instead, Humetrix allows for targeted, evidence-based development. It acts as a diagnostic engine. It ensures that one employee gets the analytical strengthening they actually need, while another employee, who might already be a wizard analytics, gets the much-needed communication or decision-making coaching that they lack.
Finally, let's dive into data-driven succession planning and how we are ending the guesswork once and for all. So Humetrix objectively classifies your talent into 5 specific, highly actionable tiers, everything from ready-now successors all the way down to role mismatch cases. Adopting the structure absolutely saves top management from the dangerous delusion that every department simply has a perfect, ready successor waiting in the wings. It creates an honest, structured basis for the future of your company.
There's this brilliant quote from the source material that I want to highlight because it just hits the nail on the head. It encapsulates the true value proposition of this entire architecture perfectly. Humetrix does not merely measure people. It helps organizations understand where their people can contribute best. It is a complete talent intelligence system, not just a standard testing provider. That's the whole shebang.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a final provocative question. Seriously, think about this. Is your organization ready to stop guessing and start making defensive, data-driven talent decisions? The difference between a simple, one-off assessment report and a strategic talent intelligence platform isn't just cosmetic. It is literally the foundation of your future leadership pipeline. So, are you ready to make the shift? Thanks so much for joining me today, and keep asking the right questions about your organization's future.